I came to Borgovia to free the land from the tyranny of mad science. But the fall of Fulmigati was the spark that ignited the flames of the Civil War. So I led the resistance against the military genius who tried to destroy us. I faced an army of mechanical monsters and defeated General Harker, only to suffer betrayal from my mysterious ally, Prisoner 7, who tricked me and obtained the most powerful artifact in the land, the hidden death of Koshai, the Deathless. Prisoner 7 disappeared into the depths of the other world, but I will track him down. It's not only about revenge. I'm a hunter. He is my nemesis, and he has a plan. The citizens are looking to me for guidance, but I must find Prisoner 7 first. It's a tough decision. Chaos reigns in Borgova. Warbands, gangs, and bickering political factions want to take power into their own hands. What's more, the city is plagued by the sudden appearance of the Cult of Seven. Led by a mechanical monster, the Beastly Infiltrator, they break into Fulmigati's former laboratories and seize precious equipment. Evidently, my nemesis is behind all this, and it can only be the beginning of something worse. This time, I know which facility the Infiltrator will attack next. A secret laboratory and a horde of monsters, just like old times.
So, we have to clear out some cultists from a secret laboratory that was founded by the leading mad genius of our time, right?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Why should I help you out with this? It should be child's play for you by now.
Nice try, but I won't release you yet. We have a nemesis to defeat.
Can't blame a girl for trying.
Here they come. This facility is swarming with abandoned research subjects. I should have told them earlier that I came only for the cultists.
A nice subterranean lake. Fancy a swim, Van Helsing?
In this secret laboratory, one word, Katerina. Mega sharks. Don't have enough rage.
Why are mad scientists so obsessed with underground labs?
They have the brains, but they lack the imagination.
I beg to differ. Fulmigati's creatures show plenty of imagination.
In that case, they're just traditionalists.
So, why do you think that this cult of 7 is led by Prisoner 7?
Their actions follow a pattern. So they must have an evil plan, which implies a nemesis. And I only have one of those currently.
I thought the name of the group rather gave it away, but I like your reasoning.
All this cat fur makes my eyes itch and water. Stranger! We are trapped in this diabolical machine! Help!
A talking cat? What the hell is going on here?
We were kidnapped by mad scientists and put in this contraption called the mind modulator. It switches minds between bodies. Yeah, I'm bitten inside my cheek again.
I hate this puny sack of blood and meat. Give me my claws and teeth back.
Poor things. They got their souls ripped out and stuffed into another body. Admirably creative.
We cannot be released until the ghost capacitor is replaced in the machine. You should be able to find a fresh one around the lab. Hurry!
That is all I need to know. Hang in there.
Kill me. Kill me.
We should kill her now, before they resurrect her over and over again. The vial says, drink xenoacid for ultimate refreshment. What is this awful place?
Straight out of the lab decoration almanac for youthful mad scientists.
Dr. Frankenstein would be green with envy.
We have the ghost capacitor. Stand back, everyone. Oh, wait. You can't move.
The machine has 3 sockets. I wonder which is the right one.
This is where dramatic music comes in, and our hero with a sweaty forehead hesitates. And this is where I just grab the capacitor and insert it there.
Katarina!
This creature feels so powerful, but it stinks of death.
I'm deathly afraid of cats. Can't take this anymore. Help!
Oh, I'm inside dinner now. Makes me hungry.
Different bodies, same problem. 2 sockets left. Try the red socket this time. Get ready.
Furry body, tiny claws, but still can rend human flesh. Nice.
Oh god, now I'm in a gentleman's body with the extra parts.
Turned into a woman. This feels weird. Pleasantly weird. Oh!
Oops. An unexpected turn of events.
Sometimes, I really hate my job.
Get closer. Get your face smashed in.
Seems like this gentleman is in a cheerful mood. Who are you, and how did you end up here?
I'm a daywalker, just like your friend over there, with one small difference. I slay vampires. I'm also an expert swordsman who...
Oh, this is the bloodsucker who was sent to prison by the city council for petty scams and not paying taxes.
Ghosts, vampires, vermin is vermin. Say what you want, but I promise you, you will be dead by dawn.
I'm already dead.
I'll say no more.
My friend, and I thought you had banished me to the sorrowful pits of despair for reasons that I can't even...
Don't get started with the theatrics.
I came to help you, old friend. But this strange lock looks unbreakable.
I'm no expert, but couldn't you take the key from the warden? Just an idea. He never leaves his guard post. It's on the northern corridor that leads from the operating theater.
Why did they keep you here anyway?
When I was captured, Harker imprisoned me in this secret facility. He used my blood to recreate the Contra Solis concoction.
The what?
A serum that protects the undead from the sunlight. A truly great notion if you want to build an army of vampires.
I have so many questions to ask you. But first, let's get you out of here.
Be careful. If you follow the corridor to the east, you'll find some Aragon cultists and their leader, who've been wreaking havoc around here. Finally, I was worried that you had fallen prey to the hungry darkness that inhabits these caverns of torture and...
Stop it!
I followed your advice. It took some time.
Let me just savor the grandiose moment when the vampire was saved by a monster hunter.
Through the gate, quick!
Watch out! You'll break the vials.
Take the serum to the master. I'll join you later.
They are escaping!
We must capture their leader alive. Otherwise, we'll never find out what they're doing.
Ah, We'll never take him alive.
Never take me alive. Long live the faceless Tsar.
He's unconscious. We took you alive, see? I'll take him to the lair.
Great idea. Tell the others to start interrogating him about this evil Tsar of theirs. Politely.
Package delivered. The interrogator is ready to begin. I don't want to miss the screaming and the begging, so please, hurry up! These seem to be the research documents on the serum. We should burn them.
I'll have the lads take everything to the lair. It must contain all the secrets of this terrible place. I think I set something in motion. That's never a good thing.
You are finally starting to grasp the intricacies of weird science.
Enough of your sarcasm. The water level is sinking. There's a stairway. We should take a look down there.
A dark dungeon with a grim interrogator. This brings back such sweet memories. Let's do this!
Patience, Katerina. We should give our prisoner the opportunity to talk before we start torturing him.
I will never talk, Van Helsing. The faceless Tsar will be triumphant.
Thought so. Look, I don't want to resort to unnecessary brutality, but I'll do anything to stop your cult and find your faceless leader. Jailer, do your best.
Yes, right away. You may want to step out for a bit.
Absolutely not. Do you have any idea when I last witnessed something like this?
But we have never had any prisoners, so, this is the first time for me. Can you help me to choose the perfect method? I could try everlasting suffering, or should I resort to the suffocating pain? Or
Excruciating caress. It sounds effective. Do it.
look, it's a blackboard. Now I'm going to gently caress it. Wait for it, scratching it with my nails.
You monster! I'll talk. The Cult of Seven has a hideout in the Thunderhead Mountains, in the woods formerly known as the Haunted Forest. I was sent here to rob laboratories. I don't know anything else.
Can I bring my little puppies to the lair sometime?
I'm simply meeting a demand, you know.
It is time to use science for a good cause.
When this is over, I want to open my own shop.
So many new monsters for my traveling emporium.
Everything is in order.
I might have something for you.
Oh, no one understands me. No one.
Van Helsing, a moment of your time, please.
Bring me a hammer and a wrench, and I'll fix anything.
Apologies for not telling you about my sunlight resistance.
Sir, it's about that huge stack of research documents we found in the testing facility. The Promethean dossier, as I like to call it.
Are you sure that the material can live up to this pompous name?
Undeniably, sir. It's the personal research journal of none other than Professor Fulmigati. The first few glimpses were enough to ascertain that this material could change the way we look at weird science.
And what are you planning to do with it?
I'm going to study these documents as thoroughly as I can, of course. I'll write down the digest of my discoveries into a research journal, also called the Promethean dossier. I'll keep you updated every time I'm finished with a new entry.
Welcome back. I trust your search is going well.
We're making progress.
Glad to hear it. At any rate, while you were gone, the situation in the city has grown even worse. I've got my hands full directing our troops to deal with looters, gangs, and other troublemakers.
Business as usual?
I refer to your leadership regarding the most pressing matters. You'll find the reports on the desk behind me. Our elite units are standing by and their captains are awaiting your orders.
Thank you. I'll be sure to check on them whenever I can.
What happened here? This used to be the forest where all the sinister tales happened. The ones with the evil witches and monsters that never saw the light of day.
You know, it still looks like that forest.
That is what troubles me. Your father put an end to all that.
Strangers? What are you doing here?
Just having a little déjà vu.
We were looking for a hideout in the forest. Have you seen a camp around here?
You should ask my brother, Simeon the Wanderer. He's been around for a while. I've only just arrived here.
Thank you, little man.
You are a gnome, right? I've never seen a gnome in my life, or in my afterlife.
I'm from the Ink, but it's in turmoil. My village is caught in the middle of an ink storm. I came here to stop that.
How can you stop something like that?
You'll see giant spheres in this forest. We call them ink grubs. They ooze ink that distorts this world.
And how does that work?
The ink is the prime material of all creation. And now somebody is using it to rewrite your world. This forest has already been seriously damaged.
I have a better idea. I'll take it from here.
So, this stone egg is an ink grub? This is what we have to deal with?
Yes. The source of corruption in the forest.
Do you want to destroy it?
Yes. It's always good to have an excuse to destroy something. The curse seems to be reversible. Good.
Even the weather started changing for the better as soon as the ink grub was shattered.
Yes. The forest is slowly turning back to normal.
Let's find more stones to make this place boring again. Another ink grub.
Yes. I always love an excuse to destroy something.
Excuse me, dear sir. As a licensed bandit and proud highwayman, I request your help.
A bandit in distress? Sounds interesting.
Due to dramatically increased monstrous activity, the premises of the daily 11-hour stagecoach robbery are currently inaccessible to the public. The locals are complaining.
The locals want to get robbed?
A fine tradition here, dear sir. Can you take care of the monsters? It's for the children.
You just had to play the children card, right? Show me the way.
Something is terribly wrong here. Everything looks the same as in the old days.
First law of nature in Borgovia. Give it time, and everything reverts to evil.
Somebody's turning these woods back into the old haunted forest. But why?
And I was just joking. The cultists should give us some answers.
Another ink grub.
Yes. I always love an excuse to destroy something.
Van Helsing, stray war machines have been spotted in the city. Return to the lair when you
Wait, now don't you come any closer. It's dangerous.
Look at this, Van Helsing. The ink has bled through to our world. The situation is growing worse.
I'm trying to find the hideout of a hostile cult. Do you know anything about that?
There is a camp in the Wraithwoods, but that's beyond this spill. It cuts the entire forest in half.
At least the other half of the forest has a promising name.
If you enter here, you could get to the Wraithwoods through our village in the Ink. But as I said, it's a dangerous place.
Don't encourage him. A gnome village? I always wanted a gnome, but my father told me that they lived in a dark fairy tale world. Turns out the old monster spoke the truth at least once.
You never mention your family. Why?
Show me the small print in the binding spell that compels me to talk. What are you doing here, little gnome? I thought you wanted to go home to your family.
I really want to tell you how grateful I am for destroying those ink grubs. But, while I was gone, the ink store...
How could I say no? Being a monster hunter and all that.
Stranger, save us. We are starving.
What are you doing here? I thought all the gnomes had left the village.
This is a sturdy door, and we refuse to leave our valuables behind.
So they would rather starve to death for some trinkets? Oh well.
Bah! We can hold out here for months, if you do us one small and unremarkable service.
Explain, please.
There is a scrim beast locked in a cage at the bridge. It's just what we need for a wonderful, filling stew.
So you want us to bring that thing here for you to eat?
Exactly. It's a docile creature. No need to worry.
All right. I'll get the beast for you.
An old sacrificial site. Brings back memories.
It's a gateway to the deepest ink realms, which are, as we learned, the dwelling place of some truly nasty creatures. And someone has tried to rip this gate open recently.
From this side, sadly. So much ink is seeping through the cracks that my senses are tingling.
I remember an incantation for sealing such fissures, but I just can't recall the whole ritual. It involved drawing an arcane pattern around the gate.
Will you give it a try? Or how about failing on purpose? We might get to meet a big bad creature from the other side.
Blast this incantation. Every time I make a mistake, the cracks get wider.
These are just lesser minions. I want my big bad one!
How about a pony instead?
The gate is closed. So there goes my hope of meeting a charmingly evil creature.
The faceless Tsar is not good enough for you as a villain.
Well, it's hard to be charming without a face. I've been wanting to tell you something for a while, Van Helsing. Something has changed in me.
It's not the right moment to discuss your afterlife issues, Katerina.
Oh, it's not that. Since the ink has been in turmoil, I've felt that I have some control over it. Almost as if I could try to shape it.
How is that possible?
Where do you think all those ghosts go who don't want to haunt smelly old houses? To the darkest realm of the ink. To the bleak circles of the Nightmare Hollow.
Please assess the situation when you have the chance.
Van Helsing, my master told me to expect you. Did you come to your senses? If you are here to serve the faceless Tsar, first you must kneel. Then wait until I decide if you are worthy of servitude.
Typical. I don't even deserve an evil monologue. What about me, big lad?
But you have already done so much for my master, little Borgovian princess, just like your brothers and sisters did. You will join him in the black heart of the ink and sit at his throne in the Void Cathedral, where he is watching over everything that happens in your world.
I really hope so. I want him to see how I destroy you. Now I know what Prisoner 7's plan was all along. He is rewriting the world with the artifact he stole, changing it all back to the age before the weird science, while turning the vampires into invincible monsters. The Cult of Seven has been destroyed. I cut off the arms. Now I must go for the head. Does my nemesis really think that he could derail me by threatening Borgova? He should know me better by now.
What a relief! I was so worried that you had met your inevitable demise, and darkness had taken you into its kind embrace.
And we wouldn't want to worry about the ghost lady, right? Then worry about your old vampire friends storming through the city.
Vampires resilient to sunlight. just like you.
Need I remind you that I helped your father to defeat those bloodsuckers decades ago? We are not exactly best friends. First, you must seal the ink gate that led them here. Until then, I'll conceive another cunning plan.
There is already a slight flaw in your previous plan. I can't close any ink gates.
But I can, silly. Remember, stick to your trademark vampire hunting and leave the ink to me.
I still have doubts, but fine. Let's head to the Gothic Quarter. The ink spill destroyed the underground tunnels, but there's a temporary ink gate at the old port.
There is a large horde of the undead swarming towards the surface. If they are not stopped, they will wreak havoc in the city.
As if the situation wasn't bad enough.
Luckily, they will go through one of our old outposts, which has a network of traps and defensive installations. It is currently unmanned, so we need to send someone over there.
I'll deal with the horde myself.
I'll have some interesting details to share. Take a look at the Promethean dossier when you have the time. It's fascinating, sir. I'm busy compiling the Promethean dossier. Take a look at it when you can, sir. You won't regret it.
Van Helsing, there is trouble brewing in the prison.
The inmates are revolting to hear more of your poems?
Not quite. Crime is running rampant in the city, and some families decided to take shelter in our cells.
Ordinary citizens locking themselves up to be safe?
Yes, but a kingpin has shown up and started demanding rent from the tenants.
So, a criminal is extorting money from families.
I'll have a word with this kingpin.
Before you start killing my boys, hear me out and consider my offer, sir.
The best offer I'll give you is that you get to keep your life if you leave immediately.
Yes, we've taken generous donations from the refugees, but we also provided food and protection against other criminals in return, while you were away.
Oh, a knight in shiny armor, with a dagger behind his back.
I'm giving you a cut from the operation. 20,000 gold, if you let us stay. It's such a nice lair, anyway. It would be a shame if, anything happened.
Give all that money back to the civilians and you can stay. For now.
The inmates, families are thankful, Van Helsing. A song, perhaps.
Don't even try.